90-Day Fiancé's Shekinah Garner gives big relationship update with Sarper after tell-all confession. Shekinah Garner from 90-Day Fiancé is revealing whether she and Sarper Güven are still together after confessing to marriage problems at the tell-all. Shekinah from Los Angeles and Sarper from Turkey met on a dating app ahead of their The Other Way Season 5 debut. Shekinah traveled to and from Istanbul several times before Sarper proposed to her, and the couple filed for his K-1 visa. Sarper arrived in America in 90-Day Fiancé Season 11, and that's where most of their relationship problems began. Sarper reluctantly married Shekinah and, at the tell-all, admitted he regretted it. Shekinah has been eagerly answering fans' questions in real life, letting them know her relationship status with Sarper now. Shekinah conducted a Q&A session on Instagram recently. One of her followers asked Shekinah, via 90-Day Fiancé Alexa, about her and Sarper. They hoped that Sarper and Shekinah would still be together, and it lasts forever. They told Shekinah not to let anyone bring her down. Shekinah shared a sweet selfie with Sarper and their pet dog as a response. She also told the fan, "Thank you," suggesting she liked them complimenting her marriage to Sarper. What Shekinah confirming relationship status with Sarper means Sarper and Shekinah's marriage hit a breaking point early on. Sarper was unhappy with his new life in America, mostly because he felt restricted and controlled by his partner. He was used to a playboy lifestyle back home, which he gave up for Shekinah out of love. However, Shekinah still had trust issues. She even tagged his location using an AirTag hidden in his car keychain. Sarper also got cold feet thinking about his first marriage, which had quickly ended in divorce. During the tell-all, it had been 4 months since the couple's wedding. On Christmas Day, Sarper took off his wedding ring and left it on a table in their apartment. When asked why, he explained that Shekinah had kicked him out, and he spent 10 days living in a rental, less than a month after their wedding. At the tell-all, Shekinah admitted, "I feel like he doesn't truly love me if he can so easily get up and leave." She wanted unity in their marriage, but felt disconnected. However, a recent selfie Shekinah posted with Sarper suggests their relationship has improved since that difficult moment. Our take on Shekinah and Sarper repairing their marriage after tell-all. What's next for Shekinah and Sarper after a rocky start? Shekinah told the cameras that her biggest fear had come true, as everything changed after she and Sarper got married. In April 2025, she also shared her feelings on social media, stating that she had no plans to return to the franchise. Her comments sparked rumors that she and Sarper might appear on The Last Resort next, given the intensity of their relationship issues. For now, the couple seems to have resolved their problems without therapy, but it remains to be seen what's next for the controversial 90-Day Fiancé pair. This 90-Day Fiancé alum is being sued for $35,000 for a shocking reason. A foreign 90-Day Fiancé alum is facing legal problems to the tune of $35,000 as they are being sued for a shocking reason. 90-Day Fiancé Season 11 recently ended and happily ever after? Season 9 is in full swing, and while this cast member isn't currently on screen, their personal drama has still been in the headlines. 90-Day Fiancé stars like Michael Ilisamy, Veria Molina, Yvette Arellano, and Leda Margaretha have all had legal woes since appearing in the franchise, but Sarper Güven is the latest alum to be mired in scandal. Sarper, who launched a stand-up comedy career since arriving in America, is being sued by an industry-related company, via 90-Day Fiancé Alexa. According to the documents obtained, Sarper recently performed a stand-up show in San Diego and was handed court papers at the end of it indicating he was being sued for $35,000. He now has a civil case against him by Hypomania Productions Incorporated, known for booking and writing stand-up comedy material. According to the documents, Sarper breached their business contract, although it's uncertain the exact nature of the breach. What Sarper being sued means for his career and future. Sarper is just trying to get started. Sarper expressed in 90-Day Fiancé Season 11 that he had an interest in stand-up comedy while he was living in his native Turkey, but after moving to LA to marry Shekinah Garner, he took his passion more seriously. Fans watched Sarper perform a bit during the season, underscoring his humor style and ability to deliver jokes. Since Sarper is new to the comedy industry, he is trying to build his following, and this legal situation is coming at a defeating time. Sarper has seemed to enjoy his new life in the entertainment industry, but this is a huge setback and blow to his momentum and credibility. However, it doesn't seem like Sarper is letting his legal drama get him down, as he is still promoting his comedy shows in the US, including in San Diego where he was served. Our take on Sarper's legal troubles. Did he know he was doing something wrong? Sarper, a self-proclaimed bad boy, seems to be taking that title to new heights with this lawsuit, although that title is getting even more of a negative connotation now. Being new to America, comedy, and the US legal system, it's possible Sarper didn't understand his contract with Hypomania Productions Incorporated, and that could be the reason for the reported infraction. In any case, 90 Day Fiancé Sarper's legal drama will have to be addressed in some capacity, but he may choose not to air the fallout on social media, and instead focus on continuing his comedy career. Foreign 90 Day Fiancé star finally touches down in America after years of waiting. An international cast member from 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way, has achieved a major personal milestone by finally arriving in the United States after years of waiting for visa approval. Over the years, several foreign cast members of 90 Day Fiancé have left their home countries to build a future in the United States with their spouses. Sarper Güven recently arrived in the United States to marry his partner, Shekinah Garner. Despite originally preferring to live in Turkey, Sarper decided to take a chance on love and come to America in the hopes that it would all pay off. The controversial star Jasmine Pineda also entered the United States after a long wait. Steven Johnston, who originally appeared in 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 3, recently revealed that his Russian wife, Alina Johnston, has reached a significant milestone. In the video, Steven and Alina announced that they had finally arrived in the United States together. Steven said, "A lot of you have been asking where we are. We're here in Utah." He explained that Alina had successfully made it to America after years of planning, prayers, and paperwork. Steven mentioned that Alina was warmly welcomed with fireworks because it was Pioneer Day in Utah. He concluded his message by saying, "Tonight, I'm taking Alina to see some fireworks at the ballpark." What Steven and Alina's move to America means: Steven and Alina may return to the franchise. Steven and Alina encountered several challenges during their short time on TV. Despite this, they consistently worked on their relationship, allowing them to overcome personal issues, including Alina's lack of trust in Steven due to his past relationships with other women. Now that they are in the United States, they are prepared to advance their relationship. Their move to the United States expected to have a positive impact on their marriage. They may begin to work towards a future together by purchasing a home, growing their family, and reaching other relationship goals. Steven and Alina's arrival in the United States could potentially provide them with new opportunities, especially if they are interested in sharing their journey on TV once again. When the couple made an appearance in 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 3, they quickly became one of the most memorable pairs, leaving some fans eagerly anticipating their return. However, likely due to their frequent traveling, they were unable to commit to filming another full season. Now that Steven and Alina are in the United States, they may be able to participate in future seasons of a 90 Day Fiancé spin-off. Our take on Steven and Alina living in the US. Steven and Alina have overcome their challenge. It's gratifying to see a young couple reach such a significant milestone. Steven and Alina are two individuals who've put in a lot of hard work to make their marriage successful. They've made a concerted effort to improve their relationship every day in the past few years. Their achievement of finally arriving in the United States is heartwarming. Hopefully, they will consider returning to the franchise again, as many viewers of 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way prefer to watch genuine and honest couples rather than those who are not. When the 90 Day Fiancé Season 11 Tell-All airs and what to expect. 90 Day Fiancé Season 11 premiered in February, introducing viewers to a diverse array of couples, and here's looking at what to expect from them at the Tell-All. The season featured new faces like Stevie Nicole and Mahdi Al-Saadi, Mark Bessette and Mina Mack, and the franchise's first throuple, Matt and Amani Jalassi with Eni Aguirre. Returning fan favorites Shekinah Garner and Sarper Güven, Jessica Parsons, and Juan Daza, and Sean Finch and Aaliyah de Batista faced new challenges. With the tell-all on the horizon, explosive truths, emotional confrontations, and major relationship shifts promise to shake up the season's most dramatic stories yet. Throughout 90 Day Fiancé Season 11, couples faced major cultural and personal challenges. Stevie and Mahdi struggled with homesickness and cultural differences. Mark and Mina dealt with suspicion from Mark's daughter, Jordan. The throuple, Matt, Amani, and Eni, showcased the complexities of polyamory and visa issues. Meanwhile, Shekinah and Sarper, Jessica, and Juan wrestled with family pressures and insecurities. This season expanded the show's horizons by exploring unique relationship dynamics and the real-life hurdles couples face when love crosses borders. 90 Day Fiancé Season 11 has a two-part tell-all. What makes the 90 Day Fiancé Season 11 tell-all stand out? A 90 Day Fiancé tell-all special typically airs in 2 to 4 parts, depending on the season and the amount of drama to unpack. Most standard seasons feature at least 2 parts, where cast members reunite with host Sean Robinson to reflect on key moments, confront past issues, and share updates since filming wrapped. In more dramatic or highly anticipated seasons, the tell-all can be extended to 3 or even 4 episodes, often including unseen footage and off-camera revelations. These specials are a fan favorite for their candid confessions, emotional moments, and explosive confrontations. For instance, 90 Day, The Last Resort Season 2 had a 5-part tell-all. It appeared like things were unnecessarily stretched when the cast could have been able to answer burning questions about their lives easily in a couple of parts. It looks like the network was listening to fans complaining about the multi-part reunion specials. Despite it being a season where several cast members have skeletons in their closets, IMDb mentions that 90 Day Fiancé Season 11 has just 2 parts to its tell-all. The 90 Day Fiancé Season 11 Part 1 tell-all airs on. When does the 90 Day Fiancé Season 11 Part 1 tell-all air? The 90 Day Fiancé Season 11 finale airs on June 15th. It features 3 weddings with Stevie and Maddie, Mark and Mina, and Sarper and Shekinah getting married. Interestingly, Sarper and Shekinah are also the 90th couple to be married in the entire franchise. Their ceremony is also unique since Sarper and Shekinah had a bedding instead of a regular wedding, with no guests allowed in the intimate setting. Meanwhile, the 90 Day Fiancé season airs next week, and Part 2 will air on. Big Ed makes a surprise appearance. Big Ed joined by Veronica and Danielle. IMDb also confirms that the cast of 90 Day Fiancé Season 11 will be joined by some interesting cast members from older seasons. These 90 Day Fiancé veterans will be making surprise appearances. The names include 90 Day Fiancé villain Big Ed Brown and fan favorite Veronica Rodriguez. The blurb for episode 19 does not tell what Big Ed and Veronica will be doing on set and why they, in particular, have been invited. Several 90 Day Fiancé viewers detest Big Ed for the way he's behaved with his partners, Rose Vega and Liz Woods, on screen. However, according to Shabuti, Big Ed is making an appearance on the tell-all for a very specific reason. It appears the show has roped in Big Ed because he shares a part of his story that matches that of Greg. Big Ed used to be independent, unlike Greg, but he lived with his mom like Greg did. Big Ed might talk about how living with his mother affected his dating life and what his partners thought of him and his living situation. Greg's relationship with Joan was put to the test because he off Lucille. Meanwhile, Veronica is seemingly joining the reunion for a very personal reason. Veronica unsuccessfully dated Kim Menzies' son Jamal on The Single Life, but was single at the end of season 4. However, Veronica is now dating a new man, and she prefers keeping the details about him private. It appears Veronica's new boyfriend is also Persian, like Maddie. She will be able to talk to Stevie about her relationship better while understanding why it was so difficult for Stevie to understand her husband's culture. Imani will reveal her new look. Imani looks unrecognizable after surgery. Meanwhile, boss babe Imani is all set to show Annie what she's missing during the tell-all. Imani will be showing off her latest makeover while discussing what went wrong between her and her Mexican girlfriend. Since filming the show, Imani has undergone a mommy makeover and made several changes to her body. She's opened up about her experience with plastic surgery in several Instagram videos, especially her rhinoplasty, which Imani isn't satisfied with. She's been trying to convince her followers to them themselves since she learned that true happiness comes from within and not from cosmetic procedures. Shekinah reveals relationship troubles with Sarper. Are Shekinah and Sarper splitting up after season 11? As of June, Shekinah Garner and Sarper Güven have not officially split, but their relationship remains under intense scrutiny. Recent episodes of 90 Day Fiancé have highlighted significant tensions between the couple. Sarper expressed doubts about their readiness for marriage, citing unresolved issues and feeling unrecognized by Shekinah. Shekinah countered that Sarper had become distant and dismissive, blaming his recent behavior for her change in demeanor. The couple clashed over feelings of sacrifice, lack of communication, and unmet emotional needs, with Shekinah growing increasingly doubtful about marriage. Shekinah's recent Instagram stories hint that her 90-day fiancé relationship with Sarper may be over. She shared a list of painful experiences, including feeling ignored when hurt or emotional, and being told, "If you get too skinny or fat, I will leave you." Responding to fan questions, Shekinah said, "You probably won't see us on any more seasons," suggesting a split. When asked if they were okay, she admitted, "Nothing about this is easy." She also revealed that Sarper hadn't calmed down since moving to the US, and that living together had only made things more difficult for them.